Hey students, good to see you all. This is the lesson, one last lesson before spring break. Very excited. Unless you're still trying to catch up, then you got a lot of stuff to go with, right? Again, after this lesson, there is a learning activity. We'll be on My Open Math. There's a lot of them. I think there's like 9 questions, okay? Retakes, I put a new retake form. When you get back from the break, it'll be posted on Canvas and there will be an announcement with it, okay? Office hours earlier in the morning, but other than that, let's get to our lesson. So if I do now, remember last time we've been learning about side, 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 and side, angle, side. So let's keep on using that, okay? So look at my first two triangles here. I got here triangle YPR and triangle UPR, right? UPB. So it looks like I have some things that are given to me. I have what's given is BP is congruent to RP. And then we also see that YP is congruent to UP. So there should be one more thing that you need to notice from our lessons before. Notice how at angle P we have vertical angles. So I can say angle P is congruent to angle P. Therefore, that's going to be a side angle side, it looks like, okay? That's what we'll call it. So then triangle YPR is congruent to UPB. There's that one. Okay, next one we have here. It looks like what's given is a triangle SKT, and then we have triangle INT. Okay, what's given is we see there's two angles. So I can say angle S is congruent to angle I, and looks like KT is also congruent to NT, right? Notice how there is another vertical angle there, just right over here. So I can say angle T is congruent to angle T. Okay, so that's kind of interesting because now that's kind of like this, we got this angle side angle thing going on, okay? Or we could say, yeah, angle, angle, side. So we have angle, angle, side, question mark. Okay, let's get into the lesson. That's kind of actually what we're going to get into. But today's lesson is going to be on angle, side, angle, and angle, angle, side, okay? And then we'll be able to compare those two. Okay, so today you should be able to learn about, again, identifying these congruence of triangles. Congruence means the same, trying to figure out what matches with the two triangles, okay? Today you'll learn about angle, side, angle, and angle, angle, side. So angle, side, angle. Here we have two triangles. We know that's angle, side, angle if the two angles and the included side on one triangle are congruent to the two angles and the included side of the another triangle, okay? We call that angle, side, angle. The next one is angle, angle, side. So that kind of looks like when you have two angles and a non-included side of one triangle are congruent to the corresponding two angles inside of a second triangle. Okay, then we can say the two triangles are congruent with the angle and the side, okay? Notice how we have the angle here, here, and then you end up with a side, okay? This is the same as saying side, angle, angle, all right? Those are, I don't know what you call it, associated to each other. Okay, you can flip them around. So there's some other things that you need to understand. We've learned 4. We learned angle, angle, side, slash side, angle, angle. We learned angle, side, angle, side, and side, 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 right? Those are the 4 postulates that we know about congruence of angles. What doesn't exist is angle, 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 side, side, angle, and another one. We're going to laugh at this one. This one is angle, S, side, side, angle, side, side, right? Because why? Because triangles got no ass.
Hey.
That's my wife. I'm talking about angle, side, side, geometry. You heard it, class. Triangles got no ass. They have no angle, side, sides. Congruent triangles don't have ass. Yep, you heard it from me. If we look at this example here, that has no ass right there. There are 2 options going on here. If you move those sides around, right, one side of the triangle could be longer than another side of the triangle. So therefore, we can't say that angle, side, side are congruent with each other, right? Because again, that triangle that I'm pointing at right over here, that could be really short or really long. It can have the same angle, but the distance of it could be a little bit longer, right? So there is no AS on triangle congruence, okay? Anyways, let's get to some examples. Don't tell this to your parents. Just kidding, I already know you will. You'll probably blast this out in speaker. Okay, so state if the two triangles are congruent. If they are, state how you know. So let's go ahead and look at this. I'm given 3 different things here. Looking at this, you can't really say what kind of triangle this is, but let's just kind of go with the angles and what we have. So it looks like I have a side. Man, how do we even write side? I could say A is congruent to D. I could say angle 1 is congruent to angle 6. And because of vertical angles, I also know that angle 3 is congruent to each other, okay? Congruent to 3 and 4. 3 and 4 are congruent to each other. So what is that going to be? That's a side angle angle. So I could be a side angle angle or angle side, okay? Look at the other one. We got the second one we have here. We could say that, okay, now we got a triangle. Let's call this triangle tack. And then we'll call this one triangle, triangle, we'll call it dog. We can't talk about religion in this class. We have cat and dog. How about that? Cat and dog. We have triangle cat, we got triangle dog. All right. So what's given to me? Well, I see that I have, looks like I got angle G is congruent to angle T. We got a right angle there. So angle O is congruent to angle A. And then we got angle C congruent to angle D. Whoops. So the question, class, is this looks like angle, angle, angle. Does angle, angle, angle exist? Yeah, angle, angle, angle. Does that exist? That is no. So we can say that triangle cat is not congruent to triangle dog. Okay. All right, go ahead and pause this video. I'm going to pause mine to show you the answers. Pause it, see what you get, see if you understand it. Ready, go. All right, we're back. So looking at this, I got angle, angle, side, and I got side, angle, side for those ones, okay? Remember, it's angle, side, side, not the other word. But you know that triangles don't got no angle, side, side, all right? Okay, let's look at some other ones. So I gotta do the same thing here. State if these two triangles are congruent. If they are, state how you know. Man, you know what? Pause this video too. Go ahead and pause and do this one as well. Okay, this is pretty much a review one, I think. Let's go ahead and pause. You know what? Just kidding. We're gonna do this together. Don't pause. Okay, so I look at this one. I got triangle. It looks like I got triangle tap. And I got triangle ESP. ESP. ESPN? No, ESP. Okay, look what's given. I can see that I have a side. So I can say TA is congruent to ES. And then I have AP is congruent to SP. And then you got angle P is congruent to angle P. Well, that looks like a SSA, side angle, or an angle side. So we know that the triangle tap is not congruent to ESP. Why? Because it doesn't got angle side. So that's why we know. Okay, let's go to this next one together. I got triangle los. And I got here triangle, what is it? VO. Okay, so what am I given? I know that angle L is congruent to angle V. I know that SO is congruent to EO. And I know that O is congruent to O. Okay. Because they're congruent, it looks like I got an angle side angle. Or you can even say it could be an angle side angle, or it could be an angle side, okay? Those two are definitely the same, okay? Those will definitely give you the right answer, mainly because they're the same, because you have those two connecting triangles, okay? The triangles are connected. Otherwise, it'd be a little bit different, okay? So now I got these ones. These ones I look at, I need to prove that it's the side angle side for both of these, and then I need to see what additional information I need to make sure that I know that it's side angle side, okay? So let's just go through this real quick. I can see here we got triangle BAC. We got triangle EDC, okay? So given BA is congruent to DE, and then looks like angle A is congruent to angle D. Also, angle C is congruent to angle C. Okay, that's congruent because of vertical angles, right? Vertical angles are congruent, okay? So it looks like I have here a side angle, or just a side angle, okay? So side angle. And what additional need is, oh, I gotta prove side angle side. I'm sorry, I'm going crazy, sir. So I'm given those things. What I need to prove side angle side is I need BC to be congruent with DC, okay? If I do that, then I have my side angle side, okay? Looking at this next one, I have triangle fat. That's a fat triangle. And I got triangle lip. That's a lip triangle. What's given? FA is congruent to LP, and angle F is congruent to angle L, okay? Again, I need to make a side angle side. So what do I need? I need a side. So therefore, TA needs to be congruent to, whoops, I did those things wrong. TA needs to be congruent to IP. IP. All right. So again, we're trying to prove what additional material we need to make those congruencies possible with side angle side, okay? We got here the same thing with side angle side and side. And I'm just going to keep going, right? So with this one, I got triangle SCP and triangle ECP. Okay, what's given to me? Well, you see that you have angle P. It's congruent to angle P. Notice how CP is that bisecting line again, right? That's going to be connected to each other. So CP is with CP. I need to make side angle side. So I know I need to have this side and side to make side angle side, right? So we got EP is congruent to SP. Sounds good. Next one is side. Look at what we have. I got here fat and tar again, or fat and rat, looks like. Well, what's given is FA is congruent to raw, and then AT is congruent to AT, right? What we need is these right here, which is TF and TR. Okay, we're almost done. Go ahead and try this last one. Pause this video, prove to yourself what you need for this, write down what you're given, and we'll finish it up, right? Go ahead. Okay, students, hopefully you did. These are my answers that I have. The first one, to prove angle side. Again, what I have given is angle T and P congruent, I and I, because the vertical angles are congruent. And then what you need is the side. I said that was IR and IS, okay? Next one is ASA, which is angle side angle. Given is your right angle is I and right angle is A, which are congruent. And then N and M are congruent. What we need is a side to make angle side angle, which is side IN congruent to AM, okay? All right, so today you learn about justifying congruence of triangles. You learned angle, side, and what was the other one? Can't remember. Angle, side, angle, right? Other than that, please make a comment in the discussion below. Do that learning activity. Get all that done by Friday, and then have a great break. We'll see you next time.